Hello, awesome new Welcome Table volunteers. Thank you so much for signing up and being willing to be part of the Welcome Table once a month. It is a really big deal to have you at that space. It's an opportunity for us to engage with the visitors of Knox and help them to feel super welcome, and also with our regular attenders and let them know about what's coming up in the life of our church. So, here's the deal. I thought it would be easier for me just to do a quick video with kind of instructions and ideas for what we're hoping for out of the welcome table than just to give you a piece of paper. So bear with me. This is going to be quick, but hopefully helpful. So the idea is the welcome table is normally out front already at the beginning of the service, but at the end of the service, if you can leave in like the last verse or two of the song, and the welcome table is normally facing out towards the parking lot when you at the beginning of service, and we want it facing towards the congregation when they're leaving. So if you can pop out there in the last couple of verses and then just turn the welcome table so it's facing the congregation as they leave. And then normally, it's not here right now, but normally there is a lanyard that just says, it's like a bright yellow lanyard or sometimes a different color that just says hello and Ask Me on either side. And if you can pop that on, it just lets people know that you're somebody they can go and talk to if they have any questions. I know it's super fashionable, but it'll look great. And then one of the biggest things that we want people to fill out is obviously the I'm new card. So that is in this little thing here. So if you can just encourage people to fill that out, there are going to be different times throughout the year where we'll offer things for that. There'll be times where, like at Christmas time, we said that if people filled out a visitor card, we would donate a meal to the LA Regional Food Bank. We don't do that all the time, but that is something that we'll do sometimes, so just letting you know. And then they can drop it in this container here. They can also drop any of the other cards, including next steps and prayer. And then we would love to offer them one of these little mug gifts. Right now it has the Popcornopolis bags from Christmas because we have lots left over. But normally it comes with a brochure. There's also a gift card to Rosebud, which is a local coffee shop near us. And so they can get a coffee on us. And so you can let them know what's in that gift, but hopefully it's more appealing to them. There's also a map that's on the table. One of our awesome volunteers also made a map of the church to help people make sense of it. And so if you find somebody new, it's a great opportunity if you just kind of let them know where things are, especially the toilets, because those are impossible to find sometimes when you're at a new church. But the biggest things to be thinking about are just huge smiles and being really welcoming. Actually, one of the reasons why I asked you to do this is because you already are that. But yeah, and then the other things were, one of the things that I have learned from talking with people is it can sometimes not go super well if you ask somebody, are you new to Knox? And it turns out that they're not, and they've been here for years. So usually my way around that question to find out if they're new without offending them if they're not is just to say, how long have you been coming to Knox? That way people will either respond like, oh, I've been here for years, and you can say like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I haven't met you. Or if they're new, they'll say, been here a week or been here a few weeks. So that's usually my trick around it. And then visitors, it's a great opportunity just for you to get to know them. One of the things that we are trying to do is get people connected as quickly as we can. And so I'm not expecting you to have these like long-winded conversations with them and that they just get connected to you. Instead, like you can chat with them really briefly and just say, like what brought you to Knox, any kind of conversation starters, but then feel free to pass them on to somebody else in the congregation. So usually I try to find out like what's something that they're interested in that I know of somebody in the congregation who I can connect them with, or connect them with a staff member if you're not sure. Find me or Allie or Matt or Elise. and just let them know, let us know that there's somebody new, and we'd happily connect them, and then we would then try to connect them to somebody else. My hope is that each Sunday when a visitor comes, that they would be connected to at least 3 people. And so the idea is we just keep passing them on to people along the way. And a lot of you have done this already. I've watched you do it, and it's marvelous, and I love it. So just keep up that awesome work, and I will send you in the email a roster for what each week that you'll be on in a month. Sorry. And if you have any questions, you can always grab me before or after service, or shoot me an email or text, and I'll happily chat to you about it. But thank you so much. You are such a big part of making Knox a hospitable place, and I have a big heart for the Welcome Table. It may sound silly, but it's just something really important to me that when people come, that they feel welcome and they don't feel awkward and out of place. And it is intimidating, and it's hard walking into a church and not knowing where things are, or you just kind of want to feel at home but don't know where to start. And so to me, the Welcome Table is an awesome starting place. And so I really appreciate your help and your commitment to making this happen. Bye.